Bombshell, Obama calls his lawyers in panic as Trump uncovers the woman he tried to hide. By Rebecca DeCirio, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. Barack Obama was sure that he had covered his trail as he took every precaution to hide his relationship with one woman. Poor Obama didn't hide her well enough, and right before President Donald Trump left for his Christmas vacation, he secretly made sure that this woman's shocking criminal relationship to the former president was exposed. Obama felt sheer panic, calling his team of attorneys, and his head is not the only one going to roll. The president just gave the American people the best Christmas gift ever. A huge new tax reform law, and now the evidence proving Barack Hussein Obama knew and sanctioned the illegal scheme to try to ensure the GOP candidate for president, Donald Trump, would never see the White House. It's all part of the same scheme that is behind the coup attempt to impeach Trump once he won, and the key is a woman named Mary Jacoby. Who's Mary Jacoby? Well, sit back, my fellow Americans, and pop some popcorn as you learn of the one woman who is playing a prominent role in bringing down the Obama regime and the Clinton crime cartel for good. On April 10th of 2016, Mary Jacoby showed up on White House visitor logs, meeting with President Obama and his top officials, and she doesn't leave for 14 hours. That same month, April 2016, the Clinton campaign and DNC hired Fusion GPS to organize the Russia research, which later became known as the bogus Russian dossier. Mary Jacoby is the wife of Fusion GPS head Glenn Simpson. But there's more. Copy of White House log from April 10, 2016, showing Mary Jacoby was meeting with Obama officials for 14 hours. Simpson and Jacoby aren't minor players. This dreadful duo writes for the Wall Street Journal, and they are heavyweights in Washington, D.C. as part of the mainstream media. A tablet investigation using public sources to trace the evolution of the now famous dossier suggests that central elements of the Russiagate scandal emerged not from the British ex-spy Christopher Steele's top-secret sources in the Russian government, which are unlikely to exist separate from Russian government control, but from a series of stories that Fusion GPS co-founder Glenn Simpson and his wife Mary Jacoby co-wrote for the Wall Street Journal well before Fusion GPS existed, and Donald Trump was simply another loudmouth Manhattan real estate millionaire. Understanding the origins of the Steele dossier, quote, Russian dossier, is especially important because of what it tells us about the nature and the workings of what is supported, what its supporters would hopefully describe it as an ongoing campaign to remove the elected president of the United States, source Tablet magazine. So not only is Jacoby the wife of the guy who is behind compiling the Russian dossier, a totally fabricated document, we now know that Russian dossier was submitted as the only evidence by the FBI cabal, including former Director James Comey and his Deputy Director Andy McCabe, to obtain wiretaps on the then candidate Donald Trump and his campaign. Jacoby even boasted about it in a Facebook post. In a Facebook post from June 24, 2017, the tablet has seen in screenshots. Jacoby claimed that her husband deserves the lion's share of credit for Russiagate. She has not replied to repeated requests for comment. It's come to my attention that some people still don't realize what Glenn's role was in exposing Putin's control of Donald Trump, Jacoby wrote. Let's be clear, Glenn conducted the investigation. Glenn hired Chris Steele. Chris Steele worked for Glenn, reported Tablet magazine. Jacoby's Facebook post is exaggerating their importance in writing the Russian dossier. Her husband, Glenn Simpson, assigned the actual writing of the Russian dossier to his Russia expert at Fusion GPS, a woman named Nellie Orr. This is where the DOJ's former Associate Deputy Attorney General Bruce Orr comes in. He is married to Nellie Orr. He also has admitted to meeting with Glenn Simpson to obtain the fake Russian dossier for the DOJ before anyone knew who his wife was. Fox News reports Orr was set to appear before the Senate Intel panel Monday, but the appearance was delayed after the committee secured new related documents, which members wanted to review before hearing from him. Oh, I bet we know that those new documents, what those new documents are, thanks to Trump's sting operation, which he put in place with Inspector General Michael Horowitz taking the lead. The sting operation is gathering all this evidence, and Bruce and Nellie Orr, along with their partners Glenn Simpson and Mary Jacoby, have left quite an incriminating trail leading right back to Barack Obama. Jacoby's meeting with Obama is pure dynamite. I'm sure we would love to see the records from those meetings. Why would a Wall Street Journal journalist be in a top-secret meeting in the Oval Office for 14 hours? We all know that answer, and it's why Obama was definitely burning up his cell phone calling his attorneys today. There's one more thing. All of these snakes communicated without being detected by the good guys left in the intelligence community. But how? Records prove Nellie Orr got a license for a ham radio in May of 2016. These rats knew the NSA does not monitor traffic by ham radios. They really thought they had covered their tracks. Isn't that interesting? Obama never fathomed this illegal scheme wouldn't work. He counted on ensuring Hillary Clinton would win the election. After she lost, he tried to hide all trails that would lead back to him as the FBI and DOJ cabal started Phase 2, the Trump-Russia Robert Mueller investigation, which they thought would eventually make Trump resign or be impeached, except he forgot about the White House visitor logs, which are now in the custody of President Donald Trump. Merry Christmas, America, and stay tuned. Trump is getting started bringing his enemies to justice. Wow. Wow. Wow, this is... They use... Unbelievable. Who knows what these ham radios... And he got a hold of the log and they forgot... You see, look, if there's a... if God wants it to work out somehow, some way, it will work out. Wow, this is like mind-boggling. Who would think the call log and the ham radio? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.